Hey people, happy fucking Tuesday. I'm right now pulling up the live feed on my laptop so that I can get comments because I just don't trust my cell phone anymore. Time and time again has it proven that my cell phone doesn't pick up the comments. At least it doesn't at first. Sometimes it's really buggy, like it'll pick up comments like halfway through. Occasionally. That part I don't get. Mm-mm-mm. Get some jams going. I'm excited to talk about astrology today. I even made some notes. I'm just taking a moment to open the space at this time for my higher self and the higher guidance to come through. I'm opening my chakras from the root is unlocked, sacral unlocked, solar plexus unlocked, heart unlocked, throat unlocked, third eye unlocked, crown unlocked, and the dimensions higher and lower than where my physical body can go. It all becomes unlocked. And now we open the doors to the Hall of Mirrors. For higher guidance and also for intuitive reflection in this moment as we journey together, asking questions, receiving answers, and receiving the answers most importantly from deep within ourselves, because it all starts from the source, and that is you. Hey Jennifer, good to see you, girl. I'm doing great today so far. It's been a busy, busy, busy day, but so far I feel like I'm getting shit done, you know? It's a little bit scary how on point I am today. I recorded my card of the video about an hour ago and I tried to post it, but I was getting some technical difficulties. But I did a collective reading and a lot of energy came through about the current transits that's coming up. So I wanted to do more readings about that today on the call. And I also do have space for some private readings available for the rest of the week if anybody wants to send me a message and we could get that booked up for you. But more importantly, let's talk some astrology. So today the sun is at 19 degrees of Aries, which is the degree point that Chiron had stationed at whenever it was retrograde. It stopped at 19 degrees of Aries, I swear, for like 2 fucking months. And it's finally moved on. It's at 22 degrees of Aries now. So I'm happy that, you know, we got a little bit forward motion with that, because I'll tell you what, I have a Leo Chiron at 19 degrees, and it was giving me a lot of things to chew on, so to speak. So grateful for the trine energy. Any heads up on transits coming? Yes. So we are headed up for the Libra full moon on the 12th. Today the moon is in Virgo. Whenever I was actually looking these transits up, it was at 0 degrees of Virgo, and I was like, oh, no way. Because, you know, all those little fine details, and it's like, bam. Even more confirmation that, like, spirit is just on some new shit today. Yes, I have Gemini Chiron and with retrograde. Ooh. So retrograde Chiron season is really good for you then, because it's like returning to what you know. It's like your cell phone camera is mirrored back to you and you're not able to read the words on something as like from left to right, instead it's kind of backwards. That's whenever Chiron goes into retrograde for you, it's like the camera has the perfect image again, where you could read very clearly what it's trying to say to you. It's like home, but intense. My Chiron is in Leo too. Mine is conjunct Mercury. Ooh. So I have a feeling that you've figured out a thing or two about, not getting triggered within conversations, and also to not be the one who instigates. Leo is like instigating energy. Mine's in my 7th house, so sometimes I can be the problem. But let's see here. On the 12th, whenever we have that full moon is going, the sun is going to be conjunct Chiron. So that's going to be showing you the exact ways that, like, the exact distance of how far you've come. Like, you have gone the distance. And the sun is coming in to show you your manifestations, like, in real time. And speaking of Gemini, Jupiter's in Gemini right now. Not sure if I intended to instigate anything, but people have weird reactions. It's true. And it's because your Chiron is just there within the frequency. So even if you're not even doing anything to trigger anybody, you could still trigger them anyway just by your frequency alone, which is natural, but it doesn't always seem like it should be like what's the fucking problem, man? I get you though. I love it. Full moon, yes. Yeah, Chiron is going to be making this full moon so spicy, but in a cathartic type of way. It's like you're waking up to something that you knew for a really long time, months and months you've known, and you're waking up to this thing that, hey Martha, you're waking up to this new realization about the things and the people in your life that have been there for you, but you're appreciating it more because you understand what type of commitment and self-reflection it takes to be able to bridge that gap in communication between two people, specifically because we're talking about Libra here, and it's like one-on-one interactions with partners and with your relations in general, but it really is like one-on-one. Because whenever you're talking about broader groups of friends and things like that, that's more Aquarian energy, or like your immediate close to home group, your siblings, your neighbors, that's Gemini energy. But Libra is the partner. It's the mirror. And it's the things that we take away from our interactions, our open-hearted interactions with other people. Yeah, they get triggered and block me, and I don't give a fuck as long as they leave me alone, but they don't. Yeah, people love to hate Leo. They love to hate Leo. I can't help but love Leo. It's my 7th house. But I can always see that thorn in the lion's pod because my Chiron is there. So like, that's more mercurial lessons because Mercury is in Pisces right now, meeting up with Venus, North Node, and Saturn. So that's like making sure that you're delivering your messages not into like blunt of a fashion or too scatterbrained. That's really trying to stay on the point and bring all of your ideas full circle, because that way you can actually give people wisdom and messages that they can access in the future, if you have a closed loop type system like that with your energy transmissions. which is what really all of our interactions are anyway at the end of the day. Like if we really break it down to the nitty gritty like that, that's exactly what it is. What do we got here? I can feel something happening and coming. I feel like I'm shifting cellular, spiritual, all ways. Me too. Yeah, that's literally what's happening too, and that's what the South Node in Virgo is showing us. It's really breaking it down to these really little things that have always been a part of us, but now we have the opportunity to look and examine at all of these little things that add up to us, all of the sum of our parts, and say, this doesn't work for me anymore, and that doesn't work for me anymore, and now I have the spacious time awareness, Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter just got lit up by 2 solar flares. Well, actually, it got lit up by 1, and it's going to get lit up by the second one close to the 20th, close to Easter. And there's more astrological juiciness with that. I think I'll touch on that in my next video. I'm really tapped in and I can see all that happening. It's beautiful. My daughter is a Libra. All my relationships got tested. They do hate so much on Leo. Leo is really awesome. I just gotta say. Like, I love the solar energy. I love the fiery, like passionate. It's fun. It's goofy. But I love that. It's authentic. When it comes out in that sunny, cheerful way. Not even cheerful, because some Leos like to brood. Like if you have a Scorpio with a Leo rising, I know one specific person. Anyway, my communication has been cued in. I love space. I watch Stefan Burns all the time on YouTube, and that's where I get all of my like space weather information, where he's talking about the sun being in solar maximum right now, and how it is directly affecting us on the planet. It's affecting all of the earthquakes, all of the tornadoes, all of that like wacky crazy shit weather that we're getting. It's from our sun. Like, how else can you explain it? Number one. And number two, what bigger to impact us than our own Solaris? It's right there. Like, you can't grow shit outside without the sun. It affects our mood in the wintertime. Seasonal affective disorder is real. Tell me you don't feel like $1,000,000 laying out on the beach. Tell me. So yeah, that's some spicy shit that we're going to be experiencing, and I think that our sense of time dilation is going to expand. So like the days are quickening, however we're able to perceive ourselves in like the exact moment and point in space time that we are, where we have the ability to make split second decisions, and it's just like you have the intuition to see it for what it's going to be, and understanding your own energy and your own input to whatever you're working on. It just exponentially increases not only the value because it has your frequency steeped in it, but it's like that finished loop that I was talking about a little bit ago. I want a beach. I need to be on the beach. I'm going to be on the beach this year. I'm manifesting that. I'm manifesting a lot of travel in my near future. And I'm manifesting a lot of love and beautiful connection in my future. So today, speak your manifestations into reality and then follow the breadcrumbs that you notice. Like, keep those things in your heart. If you want to live a heart-led life, you got to live from your heart 24/7, and then the heart will lead you. You won't be second guessing yourself because you're not living from your brain anymore. You're not trying to overthink. You're not trying to overanalyze. It's just like you intuit and you understand and you move accordingly. You don't have to get any explanations for like a large majority of the part, but you really should, because you don't want people to hoodwink you. Okay, here we go. And this is the first card of the day. It's Gemini. Speaking of hoodwinking, little dark jester energy. I'm going to Puerto Rico in August for a travel training. What's a travel training? Are you training to like become a travel agent or something? That's exciting. Gemini and third eye chakra. So that's your perfect vision that Jupiter's coming in and tapping on your third eye now and giving you a spark of a thought that you can follow those trails of breadcrumbs out to receive like a total message for yourself. So make sure that you're meditating and grounding your thoughts down. Grounding your thoughts out so that it's not just spaced out up in the ethers. You got to reach up and grab it and pull it down within your heart, because that's the key to your ancient, your ancient light falling from heaven down to earth now. You are. We all are. And we're guided by grace. You take a step and you might stumble, but you got to give yourself a little bit of divine grace from the mother, the mother of all, Mother Earth. And Mercury in Pisces conjunct everything. North Node, Venus, Saturn. This card came up in my card of the day video, Sagittarius. Mercury in Sagittarius wants to speak their mind and speak their heart and speak their truth. So you're being guided to speak your truth, man. And, Mercury rules Gemini. If you speak your truth, you'll be able to live your energy. The spelling is the spell. I'm a travel agent, and it's a conference for the new resort opening. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm going to have to visit you. Grace helps. Grace is a lot, man. Grace is 80%. Grace is 80%. That extra 20% is you that you got to carry. But while you're carrying it, you have faith that you will be caught when you fall, because you are walking your divine path. And by walking it, that's doing the work, and every step is elevated and blessed. So just keep that in mind. Hey Troy, what's going on? My Sag Moon. Oh, nice. What's going on, Troy? I'm just on a little bit of a rant today. Not really a rant. Having a passionate display of display? Is that a word? Display. An explosive display of passion. Only good things. Nice to hear. I want to do a reading about the Libra full moon. Because, that last reading was really us today, and how we should be expressing ourselves in a way that honors our path and where we came from and how we've been walking and moving. It really didn't give us any tips. No, it didn't, but I did. I'm going to pull some astrology cards. Nope, I'm not going to pull any astrology cards. I'm going to pull from this deck. Ooh, there's the validation card. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. I'm going to pull from this deck and do a collective group reading for the Libra full moon on the 12th, which is in approximately 3 days, 3.5 days. Because it's like the night going into the 12th. So, if I could please have a message about the full moon energies and how it may be showing up for the collective, for the people who are watching. Okay, this one, Earth, and sacral chakra. Whenever I think of the Earth card now, I think about it as your actual body. It's your own heaven on earth, you know, life is what you make it type deal. I think about that and your resources. So seeing it come up with the sacral chakra, it's almost like, okay, phases and authenticity. So that's using your creative force, life force energy, like you're in this new phase of authentic creation. Autumn with manifestation. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. So whatever happens here at this full moon is going to show up in the autumn, perhaps in Libra season. Hey Michael, what's up, man? Yeah, this is definitely a prediction here. So really pay attention to what's going on here during this full moon with the Chiron Kazemi on the 12th, because whatever you come into contact with, especially within your relationships, your one-on-one relationships, and that could be anybody. That could be a coworker one-on-one, it could be your partner, etc. You know, the list just goes on. Root chakra and pedestal. Pedestal energy, interesting, finishing this spread up. So, like I was saying, whatever you come into contact with on the 12th, you might be repeating it or see like a culmination of the energies, the manifestation of the product happens, perhaps in Libra season for you. But these last two cards are saying that you need to make sure that you're grounding yourself out, grounding your thoughts down, pulling your thoughts from the ethers and grounding them down into your body so that you can manifest it yourself. And the pedestal is reminding us not to be so one-track minded. It's also reminding us not to put all of our eggs in one basket, you know, because that's how you set yourself up for disappointment. But instead, you know, just live your authentic life, be creative, have fun, be true, speak your truth to yourself and to others, and you're going to see exactly what you want. Let me rephrase that. You might not see exactly what you want, depending on what type of like energy you've put into this, or how much shadow work that you've completed, that you've graduated through, you know, that you've swam through. All of the shadowy waters that you've swam through, it just depends on how far you've gotten, you know, but you will get what you need, and you will get what's correct for you. So, I mean, we're going through a lot of endings and beginnings right now. And for every ending, there is a beginning. So, as you're building your new beginning now, you know, you're in this new phase. Just bear in mind that it's also a new phase. It's going to be an old phase someday. It's going to be an old phase someday. So don't like emotionally gaslight yourself into thinking that it's going to stay the same way forever, because everything is fluid. You're fluid. There's fluid in the air molecules. Everything is fluid. And it will flow. If you try to stop the flow, you'll feel it in your body, and it won't feel good. Like, you will feel that. Especially conjunct Chiron, the sun conjunct Chiron. That's highlighting a big wound for you. I want to pull some more cards. There's my shaman deck. I was looking for that earlier. I'm going to go with the astrology cards now. Happy to see you thriving. Thank you, Michael. I just do better in the daytime, for real. So I think that I'm going to be coming on my lives and doing more streams in an earlier time, like around this time or so. Maybe like, between lunchtime. We're going to do like brunch to dinner time. That type of window, maybe a bit later on Fridays. So that's when you can find me on here. And I'm also going to be starting to do TikTok lives. I did a TikTok live on Friday with another group member, Rhiannon. Shout out, girl. I love you. And it was one of the most magical, like, energy dynamics I've ever been a part of, like, especially reading. That girl is magic. So if you guys need to check her out on TikTok and give her a follow if you haven't already. Jennifer Weiderman in the audience right now also comes from TikTok land, and she is a total sweetheart. So I'm excited to see where all of these new beginnings are leading us, just a little personal note there. But that's something that I've really figured out these last couple days. Like, I crashed out fucking hard on, I don't even know what day. I think it was Sunday. I crashed out really hard. And I was processing a lot of shadowy aspects of my past trauma. And with the help of, some really close people in my life, I was able to express in a way that I was authentically processing those phases of my life out of my body, out of my like sacral sphere and body in general. And yeah, so my takeaway from that was it's wonderful to be able to show up as yourself, because then other people get to see that it's a safe place for them to also show up. It feels really good and deep right now. That's what she said. Okay, I'd like to pull some more cards about I want to pull some extra cards. I want to pull from the astrology card deck. I want to do another 8-card spread here and see how the energy plays off of the first bit of this reading. I can see that there's a bit of a lag here, which that's wonderful for my Saturn rising to like be able to play with the time, that liminal space in between when I speak and when I see the react. Okay. Can I please have some clarification? Lunar eclipse. This is change. More moon, more phases. Okay, so this is the new phase. Wow, I just got full body chills with the sun. This change in our great Solaris. Grand Cross, Provoker energy, and Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Mercury just exited its retrograde motion yesterday. It stationed direct. So, wow, okay, give me more. Give me more, Virgo. I analyze with Neptune. Sacrifice. I analyze sacrifice. So already, lunar eclipse, the moon opposite sun, full moon. This full moon is going to bring up so much intense change that whatever information that we received yesterday, perhaps some conflicting things that occurred in our lives yesterday, it's like you are trying to weigh and balance and decide what parts to let go of. You're analyzing all of these little parts and saying, okay, we have Capricorn, the things that you work for, and 8th house, endings and beginnings. Capricorn in the 8th. Capricorn in the 8th. That would make Taurus rising, or would that make Gemini rising? Anyway, I'm Neptune's bitch. We're friends, although I feel I need a safe word sometimes. Neptune doesn't care about your feelings. It's just trying to show you like the more illusory or dreamier aspects of the energy from the bottom that we're like pushing out. It's like that projecting kind of energy that you could pick up from the collective, for example. Neptune is water. It's fluid. It's in the air that we breathe, and it's in the oceans at the very bottom. It's every small amount of moisture and mist that obscures your vision, your perfect true vision. And we don't have that influence on us anymore, is where I'm going with that. Is like Neptune's in Aries now. Neptune's not in the deep dark ocean of Pisces. Neptune's a fish on water, or a fish out of water. Neptune is a beached dolphin. You can see it exactly for what it is in the plain air. But, you know, you have a choice. You could either help out the poor thing, or you could let it perish. So that's really what this is saying, is like we're doing a lot of endings and beginnings. I know it doesn't. It's my first house Capricorn. Wow. So I feel like this kind of came up for you in a way, because you are part of the collective that's watching it, you know? But that's really interesting. What am I listening to? Shiva's meditation. That's sweet. I thought I put on... Oh, I did. I love my dreams. Neptune is a fish on fire. Barbecue. Barbecue fish? That's a thing. It is a thing. I'm thinking about like Korean barbecue. That sounds amazing right now. Okay. So this is saying that, you know, we're seeing things for how they truly are. Whatever came up in our lives yesterday, whatever provoking energy that's saying, okay, I'm at a choice point. I'm at a crossroads. I'm standing here in the middle of this crossroads, and I can go in any of these directions. You have options. You have lots of options at your disposal, at your fingertips. That's what Capricorn is. In the 8th house, you can start whatever you want. You are free. This is extremely freeing. But a pit trap that you can get caught in is, you know, Libra is an air sign, and that's communication, and that's thinking. You could be overthinking, you could be overanalyzing. I'm going to pull some shaman cards. I wanted you to say it. It made me feel some way. Okay. I like this shaman deck. It gives me lots of different nature symbolism. And I find that just symbols are so easy for people to relate to. Like a rose. It's the Fibonacci sequence, you know? It's that fractal spiral that can be seen in our ear. Synchronicities. Exactly, my friend, exactly. Okay. Hey, shout out frogastro.com, baby. The frog came out. Detox. Detox air message. That's making sure that you're keeping, okay, we could break it down to very literal things, like keeping your lungs in good health. That looks like quitting smoking cigarettes. Bing, bing. And also like using other plant medicine like mullein. Mullein is an amazing plant medicine that helps improve the tone of your lungs and expectorate mucus. And there's lots of other different herbs like that too. So we're making sure that we're not communicating in like an unconscious type of way, especially with our emotions. We're communicating our emotions in a much more clear way now. This is very respectful to yourself, and it's very respectful to the parties that are receiving your messages. The lone wolf can be the teacher. You know, we all have to go through those little hermit phases of our lives where we have to sit back and soak our own wisdom in. That's like going through a life review. It really helps to journal because then you get to process things like in real time instead of overthinking about the past. You get to physically do something about it. And that's something that I highly recommend, journaling every single day. And also talking to your friends, your bros, you know, frolicking like little otters. Harvest. Kinship and harvest together. That's delivering, wow. That's saying that you can exist within your small community and have everything that you really need to get through whatever you're getting through. And not only that, but I was talking a lot about water and how water can be this illusion that, or it could be the information holder that provides form for your manifestation. So if the water requires detoxing, and I'm talking like physical water, I'm talking about our oceans, rivers, sources of water, the public water system, and all of the chemicals that they put in there, the neurotoxins that they put in our drinking water. You know, us just... What's up, buddy?
Hi, Mama.
Hi. What do you need? Okay, then I need you to go downstairs.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Go eat a muffin. Take your pillow. I love you. Left my door open. Yeah, 1 minute. Okay. Don't mind me. Rhiannon! Oh, yeah, and check it out. Suddenly I'm getting, like, comments on my cell phone. What's up with that? It's annoying. Here we go. Detox air. Maybe I should go to the sauna or steam room. That sounds amazing. I need to be in a hot tub. Another thing that you can do is take a magnesium soak bath. Just talking about you and thinking about you, and here you are. Hey, girlfriend. What's up, Rhiannon? I hope you're having a great day. I have to reposition my legs. I've been so stiff today, too. It's like... Like number 2. This one has a little pom-pom on it. Can you hear me now? Am I in? Yeah, for real. Retrograde things. Anyway. Hi. I'm not sure what the last thing you guys heard me say was, but I was talking about the 80-20 rule, and by giving your 20% to the people and community around you, that allows your kin to proliferate from your bounty, from the bountiful harvest of you just being in their lives, you know. And by you showing up as your authentic self, you know, that transmits a certain level of wisdom. That makes you a teacher, baby. You're teaching people about yourself, you know, you're teaching people about how your emotions, how you've uncovered these unconscious emotions in order for them to take that message and run it through their own internal guidance system and say, that feels true. What's my truth? And that's when the detox starts. You might get sick. You might have body aches. You might need to drink dandelion tea and take horsetail supplements to help process all of the heavy metals out of your body. You might need to do a parasite detox. You might need to stop eating meat. Meat is poison right now, you guys. All of our meat is chemically treated, like, unless it's specifically from, like, the source you know where you're getting it from. And even, like, I don't trust Walmart meat, even if they say it's organic. Like, and that sucks, because I grew up eating everything we could. It was different back then, but, you know, they're probably putting Soylent Green in McDonald's burgers, yo. Can't eat meat. Grow your own eggs. I would love to get chickens so that I could have eggs. You know, hang on. Before I put these away, I'm going to go ahead and pull a Mother Mary card. Wait a minute. I have a tarot deck around here that I would love to bust out and, like, bust it. I think it's back up here, though. No. I do have a Rider-Waite. I have a Marielle Tarot that I really love the art, but I'm not spying it with my little eye. This deck was a gift to me from somebody I worked with in a metaphysical shop in Pittsburgh a couple of years ago. And we lost touch, but she gave me this, and she also gave me this affirmations deck. Because she was like, oh, I have so many. You could put good use to these. Or no, she didn't gift me this one. She gifted me the Toff deck, which is a brutal-ass tarot deck. Brutal. No holds barred. Like, don't really like using that one, honestly. Me right now. She said, I'll keep it as clean as I can. Black hazelnut is a good detox, too. Ooh, yeah. I'm in need of a detox. Start small. You know, if you're going to start taking anything, I would recommend for a full week drinking every day mugwort tea. Mugwort is within the same, it's Artemisia, and it is a good anti-parasitic. But after that 1 week, then you can move on to something a little bit heavier hitting, like oil of oregano or wormwood. Wormwood for sure, but it'll fuck you up if you know that you're due for a detox, for a parasite cleanse, it'll fuck you up. But wormwood is the main ingredient in ivermectin. So you can really get these tinctures anywhere. Side effects that you want to look out for: nausea, upset stomach, headaches. If you start to feel those things, take some activated charcoal tablets, or like I buy capsules, and it helps bind to all of like the dead things that are sloughing off so that you can excrete them. Might be a little bit extra information there, but I think it's extremely important that we're detoxing ourselves at this time. It's going to help keep your nervous system balanced. It's going to help keep your mind from going in circles, going crazy, because that's really what its design is to do. Like, what is a parasite's design? It's designed to take you down so that it can live. I love using my Toth when I needed to get out of the Delulu land. Yeah, hey, it's definitely a reality checker. Love mugwort tea. It's the ultimate herb. Lady Artemisia. It's some good stuff. I drink it every day. It helps me calm down now. And I don't use enough to make myself space out and get all cuckoo banana puffs or anything like that. But I do drink enough where it helps me ground myself out. Hello! First card is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands, it's a man looking out over an expanse. It looks like he might be anticipating something coming. He's standing there waiting, like on a lookout. And the next card that comes up is the Queen of Pentacles. This man is waiting for this woman who holds lots of value. And the Ace of Swords. Action. Beginning of new action. It's like, this is on type of energy. And then we have the Four of Pentacles as well. I still read 2 by 2. It's like the only way I know how. It just makes sense, so much sense to me to intuitively do it like that. But I'll switch it up someday, you guys, I promise. Four of Pentacles. It's a king sitting on his throne. It's like hoarding these coins. It's like he's hoarding these coins. He's surrounding himself in them. I honestly don't know what that means. Release. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Ah, sweet, sweet release. I'm seeing 2 more. The Nine of Swords. Worrying. Excessive worrying. And the Two of Wands. A decision. Worrying about the decision that needs to be made. Okay, 2 more. Three of Pentacles. What's happening here? There's a group of people. It looks like they're in a church. What's Three of Pentacles? Help me. I'm not a tarot reader. And the Sun. Hello. Oh, beautiful card. I actually have a tapestry up above me. It's covering a big mirror, but it's the Sun. New clarity coming in with the Ace, and the 4 is allowing for release. With this clarity, you will find release. Partnerships. Wow. So that was, thank you, Rhiannon. Thank you. She's the best tarot reader that I know. Plan, collaborate, and execute. The Three of Pentacles. That's beautiful. I love to hear that. So this is, this is really a prediction on what you can expect in your life around the time of this full moon. Is that, something that you've been waiting for a long time. You're finally making the first steps towards like accomplishing this goal that you've had in your mind's eye and your heart for a while. And it could be time to start making the decisions, but depending on life circumstance that led you up to this point, you might have to make some changes in your life, and that could be troubling you. So just rest assured, rest on your laurels that when the time comes, you'll act accordingly in the specific situation that's bothering you. You'll act accordingly and you'll be victorious. Whatever transpires out of the situation will be what it's supposed to be. And you can rest on that because every new ending is a new beginning. I get that energy too, sis. This is what's coming with this full moon, post-eclipse, and retrograde. I knew things would be happening. I said I felt it. Love the energy here. I love that you're a part of this energy here. So thank you for coming. Thank you for coming and like talking to me and interacting with me and stuff. I'm gonna clean this up. I thought that was exactly what we talked about last night, Rhiannon. And I'm sure that a lot of people are really feeling this already, starting to wash up on their own shores. Would anybody like a reading? I'm gonna skip the song. Listening to this is called Psalm 53. I'm on some choir ass shit over here, you guys. And then Phil Collins coming in. I don't think I put it on shuffle. It's just like playing all the songs that I liked most recently down the list. So we're gonna have a little bit of a Phil Collins session here, people. Oh, I got you, Jennifer. I got you, girl. Do you have any specific questions, or would you like a general reading? I can't wait to post my video of the day later on. I tried earlier, and it was just giving me some flack, so I said, I'll talk it all over again. I'm in a chitty, chatty mood. Excuse me. Support. She'd like a message on support. Okay. Or wait. I had a huge abundance this morning. Ooh. I have a huge abundance every morning. She said, General, let him go. All right, you got it, girl. We have one of those blends we made last year. Wait. Yes, that's right. Our Spotify blend. I have to pull that up right now. I forgot all about that. That's so exciting. Okay, hold up. Hold up. I found it. Dreamboat Annie. Can you guys hear the music? Yeah, I had to I had to really process that one out. Okay. This is such good vibes right now, you guys. I love you. Come on, computer. Okay. I think that for your base energy, I'm gonna go ahead and draw first from this deck. This is the Oracle of Ascendance. I love it. It has a lot of different like occult symbolism in it. Astrology. Good stuff. Tree of Life. So this is a reading for my friend Jennifer, and she'd like to hear what she needs to hear. She'd like some general guidance at this time. This one's standing straight up. It's the only one doing that, okay? Thanks, ladies. All right, Capricorn energy, opening the space here with the Ankh. There's a Capricorn with a key to your healing, caduceus. Healing based on grace, giving grace. A Capricorn giving grace. I have this deck, haven't learned it. It's a lot. It is a lot, and I am a lot. Element of Earth. Okay, more Capricorn energy, more mother energy. I would love to hear if you know any Capricorns that's playing like a big role right now in your healing. Elements of Earth and Septagram, which is the star of alchemy. So this is literally just transforming everything from the ground up, Capricorn. Oops. The octagram, 8-pointed star, deals with endings and beginnings. It's infinity. It's your karma and how you are living your karma in this moment, especially with Virgo themes. Let's see here. Cap is my rising in first house Neptune. You keep saying that, and it's not like sticking in my brain, and I'm so sorry. I promise it will stick. I'm drinking a golden pineapple kombucha. Went grocery shopping earlier today and was like, I need one for me, one for mom. Interesting. So like this seems to be showing me that Virgo octagram, I mean, this is a lot of inner alchemy, and you've discovered your own grace and how healing that can be. You've taken your body seriously. Virgos. I know some, but my daughter is a Cat Moon and Rising. She's my world. With the energy of the Virgo energy coming in, it might be related to like just that more innocent type of feminine archetype. Excuse me, because like we have the blue ray, that healing blue ray of like Mother Mary coming in. I'm going to the astrology. Can't get away from them, it seems. They love me. Well, that's a really good thing. I'm picking up on some mothering energy. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But here we go. Libra, I balance. And North Node, life's purpose. So with the energy of this octagram coming in, I'm feeling like you're leveling this up. You're leveling up your femininity, and you're learning how to use the Venusian, Libran qualities, which is your life's purpose, by the way. Like, you are learning how to maneuver through this new wave of energy, you know, coming in through Pisces right now. The waters, Pisces, I believe. Yeah. Oops. Water element, sensing. This is you developing more intuition, more clairvoyance, more clairaudience. I date a Virgo as well. I'm really sorry to hear that one. Just kidding. I do love my Virgos. I do. I love my Virgos. I have a Virgo Jupiter in the 8th. So it's just, you know, some karma that I've got to work through with Virgos, I guess. That's real. Eighth house themes is your karma. It's how it shows up in your life. It's your test. Eighth house, Scorpio. Do you know a Scorpio, any placement Scorpio that hasn't put you through a test before? If they really gave a fuck. She said, I'm Astro Mommy. So your daughter's a Libra. North Node, life's purpose. Pisces, I believe in sensing. What are we sensing? You know what? I don't want to pull that one because, yeah, it didn't flip out at me. That's what I was waiting for, was the flip. I said no again, and it jumped. That's magic right there. Okay, 10th house, more Capricorn things. The key word was the world. And 5th house, creativity. That's the world. That's the globe theater that we're all dancing on. It's the play. It's fun. You know, first house, the body. It's movement. It's sports and activities. Yeah, Mars. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, cool. It sounds like you guys are going to be doing something really active together sometime soon, really soon. And it's going to transform your relationship completely. Like, if it's good now, it's about to get even better because not only are you helping her learn something new by, like, moving, you guys are doing something new with moving your bodies and having fun with it, whatever that is. It's going to really bring you, like, closer to some inner truth within yourself even. And North Node is Taurus for me. Wait, he has a pain sometimes but are okay now. No, all of them including the most recent boyfriend, Scorpio rising. Yeah, I have a huge feeling that this is about you and your daughter doing something really cool together. You're going to start some new habit together. And honestly, it doesn't even have to be anything big and crazy. You just have to be moving your bodies and, like, having good quality time. Like, that's how it's showing up for me. Creativity. Lots of creativity. Maybe you're making something. First house, the body, and force, Mars. It's learning, teaching her how to process this force out of her so that she can, like, have the ability to navigate the feminine archetype, that you're showing her how to do it just by you being you. She's on my dance team. We started teaching dance again. We have a show coming up. Yo, that's wild. You can't make this up, man. Yeah, I seriously felt like it was something like that. That's so cool. Yeah, that is going to bring you guys so close. It's gonna it's gonna be huge. This is my one of my favorite Stevie Nicks songs. Okay. We have a show coming up. That's so exciting. Home, the nest, and nurture. Coral, a nurturing home. Sun and moon, union, and the egg, birth. That's big creation energy. You know, sun and moon, full moon, egg. Yeah. Everything can be talked about like eggs. Sleeping man, unconscious. Don't mind me, I'm just a little bit psycho today. Unconscious, seer. Detox card again. And guide. Today in the Mayan Solkin, today is the day of the blue eagle, which has to do with keeping a bird's eye perspective over top of things that are going down all crazy and shit. It's like you are the steady eye of vision across this horizontal plane. And you can see everything happening below it. Like, it's the trickle down effect in that way, the way that like water rolls downhill. So to wrap this up, it's really saying by like doing healthy things together and just being mama, it unconscious man and seer coming together is extremely powerful. It's extremely Piscean. And by doing these things in the physical, it's going to amplify your metaphysical blessings like tenfold. And that's exactly what I'm seeing, especially with like your offspring, your egg, the egg card coming out. You guys are creating and building something really beautiful together, and I think that, you know, you're going to be going places with it. Or the experience will provide you with enough to sustain yourself into creating something from the energy that you generate within. Emerging into grace, I open my soul to grace. And believing in magic, true magic is abundant in my life. So yeah, you guys are creating something super magical and graceful, might I add, with the dancing portion. So sweet, man. That was amazing, girl, and so on point. Thank you. I'm in health overhaul. Love this. I needed this. You're on the right path. Just keep going, for sure. I'm glad that, oh yeah, taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. It's gonna be fun. Just stay on path. And that's it. Thank you, Jennifer, and you're welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy full moon coming in. This is gonna be a big one, y'all. A big one. They probably say that every full moon, but, you know, I just don't care. We're living in unprecedented times. Times never been seen, felt, witnessed, heard, understood before, walked before. We're doing all of those things. Help to raise my vibrations, friend. I'm here for the people. It's truly it's what I'm supposed to be doing right now is helping people raise their vibrations so that we can transition into the next. There's like 4 words I want to say right now, and none of them are right. The next phase, the next stage, the next life, the next world, the next step, you know. We are all in it together, but we need each other so that we can provide that mirror of reflection and understanding, because you'll never see yourself the way another person sees you through their eyes. Never. But you can get an idea, and then you can work that in your chest of wonders. You can work it out in there. Figure it out. 5D for sure. And beyond, you know. These types of interactions that we're having that are frequency based are 5D interactions, but you have the ability to access the higher dimensions through your ideas, through the fleeting dreams that float in and float out while you're driving down the highway, or as you're daydreaming about somebody while you're making coffee, they might message you, because that shit, you can connect to that. It's super real, man. That's what I'm doing. And by me doing it with you, I am kind of teaching you how. And that's what I want to do, because I want you to be able to walk through your days understanding yourself better, so that you can show up as the best that you possibly can. Whatever feels right, whatever feels right in the moment. That's what's up. Gemini, I think I think a mystery. Black Moon Lilith. This is dark feminine energy coming in at the intellectual level, at the throat. What does Gemini rule? Does Gemini rule the lungs? I think so. I think in mystery. Dark feminine. That's manipulation, manipulating words, perhaps manipulating your thinking pattern, gaslighting behavior. And lunar eclipse change. Whatever happened at the last lunar eclipse? When was that? February? Heart chakra. Gemini rules the heart chakra. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Pragati. Pragati? I'm struggling. Change of Leo energy. I will. The will of the lion. Your courage. Arms, hands, lungs, and nervous system. Okay, so lungs. I was there. Lightness in the heart is healthy, as opposed to all of the heavy feelings we hold. Yes. Yes. 100%. And it's something that we're going to be tested on, I think, at the Libra full moon. I listen to a lot of other wise people talk on YouTube. And one of them that I follow pretty frequently, her name is Heather Emsworth. Emsworth. She is so flippin' wise. And she was talking about how... Hold on. My laptop's dying. I thought Leo ruled the heart chakra. Yeah, Leo does rule the heart chakra. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, Libra. And the principles of Ma'at. Ma'at is an Egyptian goddess who, if you've ever done any research about ancient civilization and how they used to live their lives, a lot of people followed the 42 it's like the rules of Ma'at, the 42 laws of, it's like natural law, and how you should abide by them, so that as you live your life, your heart, when you're getting your balances checked, your heart is as lighter than a feather. And that allows you to pass through the Ankh, the eye of the needle, into, the grand design, the grand path, the one that we're walking now. We're walking up to the eye of the needle. This is real shit. I gotta plug my laptop in so that I can... Oh, you know what? I am getting my comments, though. But I'm gonna lose my music. It's okay. I'm just gonna close out on the laptop. See, that's what I meant. I won't get any comments on my phone until my laptop's about to die, and then they'll start coming up. I don't know what that's all about. But this is definitely more full moon energy coming in right now. Or no, this is what we're going to be experiencing upcoming to the full moon. So, lunar eclipse, change of will, change of heart. you know, I'm gonna back it up a little bit because I'm getting more insight about this. So, leading up to this new full moon, you're going to be analyzing this not dark feminine energy, but adverse feminine energy. You're going to be really processing this through in your mental sphere. And you're going to be having a change of heart over something. Something's just going to Jupiter and the North Node coming together. That looks like a swift expansion closer to your true destiny. That was so weird. The speaker just cut out and it sounds like someone breathing. Can you hear me? Is this a thing? This is gonna be my last reading now. So yeah, that looks like check this out. Grand Cross Provoker with Void of Course Moon missing. So we're missing the Provoker energy here. Does that mean that this is going to be smooth sailing? I think that it might. I think that it might, man. Or, yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. You're letting go of the adversity. There's adversity with feminine energy, but you had a change of heart and you decided to take up the blessings that Jupiter bestowed upon you. And by doing so, you completely eliminate the challenging aspect of the situation that you're moving through. Yeah, and I'm going to pull one shaman card. Infinite. 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 Death. I'm going to pull more than two. Infinite death. Kinship. And unconscious. This is insane. Evolve and healing. Orca and wisdom. Yeah, okay. So, bearing all of what I just said in mind, infinite death. That looks like samsara. That looks like the Hall of Mirrors that we entered at the beginning of the day, at the beginning of my readings. And, you know, by coming into contact with our kin, we are bringing light to the unconscious things happening. We are evolving and healing, you know, the way that we move through the world and the way that we keep track of time, records, and wisdom. This is death to samsara. This is breaking the unconscious cycles that keep us locked into these same things lifetime after lifetime, You know, we're hatching out of our chrysalis and we are shedding our old skin at the same time in so many different ways. And we're doing it because we've been practicing for it for a really long time, and now we know it doesn't work. You know, we've done the process of elimination, and that's what I think infinite death truly means, is that you've already lived through all of the things that you don't want. You already did it. You already did it, right? It's time to open a new chapter. And, you know, waking up to the realizations that your friends help you to get to is the medicine. And that's Chiron conjunct Sun on April 12th during the full moon. So this is all the energy building up to that point, and just pay close attention and message me if you would like to set up a private reading. I'm going to be coming back on Facebook Live on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's 3 p.m. Pacific. And I'll see you guys then. Let me just check these comments really quick. She said, I unlocked my Akashic. Yes. We're going to have to talk about that more. But thanks for hanging out with me, Jennifer. Have a great day.